I have something interesting that happened. So on Sundays, I teach the preteens, and it's always very exciting teaching them because I mean, I love teaching them, and it's usually just very interesting. So, anyway, we're just doing revision and just talking about the Bible. And somebody mentioned how they used to steal Wi-Fi from their aunt, which all of them are saying, "Oh, it's not a big deal. It's just stealing. I'm sorry, it's just Wi-Fi." Which I mean, should I kind of understandable. Preteens, mind you, is age 10 to 12. So I had this genius idea to do like a role play of them approaching me to convince me to give my life to Christ. And so the goal was I'm somebody who steals, and they're seeing me on the road and they might not get to see me again. So how would they convince me to give my life to Jesus Christ? And so I just picked at random. Well, I picked people who raised up their hand. And can you believe that they threatened me into salvation? It was so funny. We did laugh a lot. But to think that that's what happened. So I'll give you a few illustrations. So one of them stopped me in this hypothetical drama that we're doing and said, "Hello, you're looking so beautiful." And I said, "Thank you. Have you ever heard of Jesus?" I said, "No." I said, "Well, you better hear of Jesus now. If not, you're going to die. And when you die, you're going to go to hell, and you'll just be there and you just suffer. So give your life to Christ." I think that one I was just dumbfounded. Another one said to me, "So you used to steal? Stealing is very bad. If you don't know, it's very bad." And again, it was still death threats. So if you die now, like thieves will come into your house and they will kill you, and then you will go to hell. And when you get to hell, you will just remain there and you will suffer. I think it was like just a few of them, or at least one example was, "Hi, you're looking very nice." Which I said, "Thank you. You're looking nice too." "Oh wow, I like this about." So she was just admiring things about me, and I said, "Thank you." She said, "Have you heard of Jesus?" And I said, "No." So, "Well, Jesus is the Lord and Savior. Jesus Christ died on the cross of Calvary." I said, "Oh, okay. I would like for you to give your life to Him." I was like, "Okay, I'll think about it." So at least she got me to think about giving my life to Christ. The essence of this story, because it was very interesting, and they all had different opinions, but majority of them threatened me actually with death and hell. So the essence of it was just helping me see their thinking process and where they are in convincing people to give their life to Christ. And I think this is something, actually, if you grew up in Lagos, Nigeria, or in Nigeria, or in Africa, when I hear people talk about the gospel, it's not brought as good news. It's usually brought as judgment. And so when I read the Bible and read how Jesus brings people to Him, usually by attending to their need from a place of compassion and love. So now, the essence of all of this story is not only when we are preaching Jesus, because our lives always preach Jesus, whether we say Jesus is Lord or not, as representations of God on earth. Whether we are saying, "Come and give your life to Christ," our entire life is preaching the gospel. So now, it's important that we always live from a place of love and teach and talk to people and live and act from a place of love and compassion, because from there you're able to reflect Jesus in a way that is authentic and true and still very human. And then people always want to get to know you, get to be associated with you, get to, like Ruth, say, "I want to know your God. I want to worship your God with you because I love the fruit you're producing." Right. So back to my class. I will speak to them more on Sunday and just guide them through the process, because we had to wrap up on time. Church had closed. But yeah, I hope you learned something from this. Bye.